YouTube, welcome in. Today we are going to be reviewing 3.3 special program, including the cutscene and a couple of other different parts, breaking down bit by bit, especially when it comes to the trailer, because I want to see a few things in there that I might have missed or mistaken. And we're going to be doing it together with Twitch chat here, because I'm very busy today.
Test of Courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories.
Wait,
So
they took
please,
it out?
Be sure to exercise caution.
Unless it's here. Oh, okay. yeah. Dude, it actually got me again. Fuck this, dude.
How was that?
I'm annoyed. Okay, here we go. So we have Goro in the event. This makes sense as well, having Goro in the event, because obviously I'm going to assume he's going to be rated up on the banner with Ito, which is pretty good. Goro and Ito go really well together, and I know a lot of people didn't end up getting C4 or C6 Goro. So Goro on the banner is not bad, to be honest.
So, is there really a ghost around here?
Although, please don't do another Yoimiya rerun alongside someone like Dottore or something. Can you imagine if the next banner is going to be Dottore after this Hoko Quest, they put Yoimiya on it again?
Why this time I have a feeling that it's staring right at us?
Because it is.
Are you talking to me?
I want to go back and see what this is. Hold on. Oh, wait, it's just a flower on the side of a head. I thought it was I thought it was something in her eye. Maybe it is something in her eye. It looks like it's just a flower on the side of the head, though. Okay. The doctor, and not only the doctor.
Jester,
The jester!
I have completed the task you gave me.
Now, I am curious here. What is the task? Probably getting the Gnosis, right? Are we right in saying that / thinking that? I'm pretty certain the task would be getting the Gnosis from Sumeru.
From this day forth.
Also, can I just say, this Irminsul tree... Okay, there's a couple of different things I want to discuss here because this Irminsul tree is very fucking interesting. I kind of love the symbols on it. You see this and this? It looks similar to the Kamriar symbols, at least some of them, and it looks similar to like this one especially. It looks similar to the pattern on the Sustainer cubes as well. Looks very interesting. Yeah. Looks like the eyes on the cubes. Very similar. Not identical. In fact, you know what? If you put another one on it, it probably would be identical. Yes. This is very blue. Let's try get a better image of it.
Balladeer and Kabuki Mono.
Oh, perfect. Okay. This tree is incredibly fucking blue. Now, I haven't played too much of Honkai, but I've played a lot of Honkai. This is so reminiscent, dude, of the Sea of Quanta. Like, this is so reminiscent of the Sea of Quanta. Now, my thoughts on this is, this could still very much be the Sumeru tree. I was thinking about this earlier when we watched it, and after because I have already rewatched it as well. The cut in it, like at the bottom, that is very fucking similar, if not like identical to the one in Sumeru, right? I think. It could easily still be that one, because we've seen multiple different Irminsul trees, we've seen them look different and stuff like that, but we've also seen the tree in Inazuma, right? We've seen the Inazuma Irminsul tree. In a very similar way to this in... Was it the Archon quest? No, it was the Raiden Shogun quest, the Act 2 of the story quest, during like where it looks kind of digitized and stuff with Makoto, right? Very similar. And we also know, hear me out here, we also know that what happened in that realm happened in the real world, right? Because the thing was planted there and it grew in the real world. That could be what happened here. It could also mean that if something is burned down here, then it happens in the real world as well. Or maybe to destroy an Irminsul tree, it has to be in this place. So the Irminsul tree in the overworld could be burned, but this is the true Irminsul or whatever. I don't know. It could be a lot of different things. Now, a lot of people are saying the Irminsul tree is not going to burn. That's fucking stupid. We've seen it twice now in 2 different trailers. I honestly, I could understand people saying that it's just not foreshadowing, metaphorical if they showed it once. The fact that they showed it twice makes me think it's not just a metaphor, and one of the Irminsul trees is going to burn. Bro, if Irminsul gets burned, what will happen to the ley lines? Honestly, there's a lot of Irminsul trees, and I'm not saying the official, actual Irminsul tree that we have seen in Sumeru is the one that is going to get burned, but it looks like one big tree is going to be burned, and it was Dottore that was doing the experiment in Blasphemy, which means he might be experimenting to see if maybe you do burn the overworld one, if it will just grow back because of the one inside of this. Because I'm going to assume this is also inside of the Irminsul tree, based on what is said in, it was either the livestream part or the quest part, where it said we are going to be going into the Irminsul. which is very interesting. It was one of his segments doing it, though. No, the segments were destroyed, right? As far as we know. But clearly there is more to it than that. And also, do we know that it's one of his segments? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, either way, very fucking interesting. And we're definitely... I feel like this is the quest where we're going to find out what is going on with the burning tree and pretty much everything else as well. We have no idea right now. It's all theorizing. But for those people that say, shut up, it's stupid, and are really fucking rude about it, just fucking think before you speak. Listen, it's theorizing. It's fun. A lot of people just enjoy doing it. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, obviously it's going to burn because you're stupid. It's been shown twice. No, it could be foreshadowing. Let people have fun with the theories, basically. Let's continue.
Will cease to exist.
Oh, yeah, this part as well.
I have completed the task you gave me.
From this day forth, Balladeer and Kabuki Mono...
Who is Kabuki Mono? Because I'm not going to lie, I was taken aback by Dottore and the Jester here that I thought he said Balladeer and Kunikazushi. Kabuki Mono is his title. Kabuki Mono might be the name that A give him. Kabuki Mono means wandering, eccentric. It's in Raiden's voice lines. Fucking hell, this guy really does have like 10 different names. Holy shit. Kabuki Mono is Skara. English localization messed it up. It was what he was called after he woke up. Okay, so Kabuki Mono is what he was called after he woke up. Balladeer was the name given to him by the Fatui, correct? Kunikazushi was the one that was given to him by himself after leaving, and then the Wanderer is presumably the one that he's also given him to himself. Jesus. Okay, I thought Tartaglia had a few names, did. Open a notepad. I think I need one.
Will cease to exist.
That also worries me a little bit, because ceasing to exist... See, okay, here's my thoughts here, Chan. Here's my thoughts. This is my worry with this, and I'm going to explain it as best as I can.
Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist.
He says this in front of this Irminsul tree. We also see a little glimmer near the eye at the top. You see that? You see the little glimmer start and appear there? Very interesting. You think it's just him trying to move on? It very easily could be. Again, it's just a theory at this point. Very easily could be. The thing that worries me is ceasing to exist while saying that in front of an Irminsul tree that we do not know whether he could be or could not be connected to, in terms of like maybe wiping the entire memory of the other names from him. That worries me a little bit. Kunikazushi probably would stay because it was the name that he gave to himself, whereas the other names weren't, I assume. That's the part of this that worries me.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Hold on a minute. So... the part of the tree that glows like the eye at the top, that, and then everything else goes red, right?
And Kabuki Mono will cease to exist.
Glows, and it stays, but then everything else is red. So it looks like that tree might be fucking destroyed. That could be the tree.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Now, I did get a YouTube comment earlier as well when I was talking about this. This part was interesting to me because it looks like burning around him, right? Very interesting. I did get a YouTube comment saying, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. He stood next to 2 candles. Which,
did you really think you would...
there is 2 candles here, but look at the lighting of these candles or lanterns or whatever you want to call them, right?
Be able to see through my plan.
Bro, ain't no fucking shot that this fire and this fucking lighting is from one of those candles. There's just no way. The fire is literally on this side of his arm and it glows all the way out into the distance that you can't even see anything in. I think this is the burning tree scene, burning a tree, or burning something. Yeah, this is something huge burning by the atmosphere itself, I think.
Dottore.
Very interesting. And this is very cool.
Dottore. And that...
let me go through these because I haven't even seen these here. I want to go through each individual pane that it flashes to. Oh shit! Wait, that's oh fuck! I forgot his name. That's the Katahara guy, Katsugari. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. So this is him like going back to his memories. Hopefully that doesn't mean these memories are going to be the ones that are gone, because that would be really fucking bad. You forgot him? Yeah, Skara might too. Kidding. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't mean, that's not an indication of like memories that are going to disappear. Hopefully this is him remembering these memories for some reason, hopefully. So that's interesting. What is... wait, isn't that... wait, no, never mind then. Okay, that's someone from Fontaine. I thought, I'm not going to lie, I thought that was the guy that was in Deluxe Mansion. I thought that was the guy that was into Luke's mansion for a second. I was like, wait a minute, huh? From the manga? Yeah, Elsa. Yeah, Elsa, that's the one. Yeah, Elsa. I think Elsa is the one I'm talking about. I thought it was Elsa for a second. This guy's with the Tatara-suna world quest. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that makes sense since we're going to be learning more about Tatara-suna, which in of itself is extremely interesting, by the way. Okay, what was the next pick? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. This is interesting. So I wonder if this is for the forging of the weapon as well. I wonder if this is for the forging or if this is the blade being presented to him or someone. Kazu content very easily could be. Very easily could be. I'm curious if we're going to see something to do with Kazu and the sword that was made. Well, I say the sword that was made there. I'm curious if we're going to get to see any parallels between the Kazuha story quest with the sword being created and then discarded and finding its own way. Same as Skara being created and discarded and finding his own way. I'm very curious if that's going to be a thing. I thought that's what this was at first, but no. Okay, and then we have a man in a hat. I don't know who this is. Maybe this is someone he took inspiration from to get his hat looking the way it did. Yeah, he is hitting the Skara pose. Or maybe Niwa? Who's Niwa? Kazuha's great-great-grandfather? Wait, really? This is Kazuha's great-great-grandfather? Maybe he wants to be like him then, wearing the hat, wanting a real heart. I don't know. That's interesting. The one who was spared? Maybe. Guy from the Irodori flashback. Oh, is it really? I don't remember that certain flashback. Oh, and then the Raiden Shogun, huh? Then the Raiden Shogun. Oh, see, this is the interesting part, because if he does forget all of these and he forgets it's going to be really weird for character development, in my opinion. But if he doesn't forget and he remembers these things now, then it's going to be very interesting. Because what do you think he'll want to do? Do you think he'll want to go and make amends or kill her? Like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of monka.
In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
This part interested me, and this is pure copium. I am very curious because who are the people who grant visions? I don't think this is actually going to be a scene of him receiving the vision. I think he will have already received the vision before this, but Celestia. Yeah, as far as we know, Celestia, right? Now, do we know which gods are in Celestia? Gods, unknown which ones. Yeah, we don't know which gods are in Celestia, right? Is it possible in the slightest that Istaroth is in Celestia? Genuinely asking here. Could be. Because as soon as I saw this line, in that case, I'll take some time for myself now. I was curious if it might have been Istaroth that gives him the vision. I was curious. Just based on the line itself, because we know what fucking Hoyoverse are like with putting like little snippets in lines, and he is a sassy motherfucker. He is sassy, so I don't know. It could be interesting. Yeah, it is very copium. I know it's a stretch. I know it's copium, but it just interests me a little bit. Because I'm gonna be honest here, I still can't see how the fuck he'd receive a vision. Istaroth has been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Venti hates Celestia. Venti is connected to Istaroth. Very doubt Istaroth is part of Celestia. What's been confirmed that Istaroth has been doing a lot of behind the scenes. And also, just because Venti is connected to someone doesn't mean he has to like them, though. It's just like Scaramouche is connected to the Fatui. He fucking hates them. Besides, Scar isn't even human, right? So could he even receive a vision? I think it just depends on completely depends on ambition itself. And I'm curious on whether the Wanderer is still going to be a puppet or human. Like actual, or maybe more like Albedo, like fully. I don't know. It interests me so much. Albedo has a vision too. Albedo's a homunculus, right? Whereas Skara is a puppet, which, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as I know, they are both very different, although share a lot of parallels and similarities. Still not human 100%. Yeah, no, definitely not. Still not human. But obviously, I'm curious on, again, it goes back to the discussions that we had previously about like pre-programmed things, like whether he was pre-programmed with ambition or if he gets the vision when maybe he develops his own ambition. But can he do that? Is it possible? We don't know. This is going to be a very interesting quest, I feel like. Very interesting quest.
Myself now.
Oh, the music too. Oh,
Squall and Fury. You dare to gaze upon me?
dude, God fucking damn. I can't wait for his demo. Yeah, I hope his demo music's like that too. They've been killing it with the music lately and the demos of everything. They have been absolutely fucking killing it. I'm so looking forward to this. Faruzan, I hit the nail on the head pretty much, by the way, with her being a bow user, because I saw the arrows, and she is also called a machinist, and machinists in fucking Final Fantasy also use weapons that resemble bows and stuff. Now, another interesting thing about her, if you look here, chat, look at this. Look at that. Because I noticed this in the trailer during the live stream, but I didn't want to say anything because there wasn't really enough time to discuss it. This symbol looks very fucking similar, again, to the eyes on the, what do you call it? The tree. Yeah, those are old codes. Yeah, yeah, definitely. But it also looks very similar to the eye on the what do you call it? The cubes.
Dare to mess with me? Too late for regret.
Very interesting. She got a bit of grouping. Now, this makes me curious too, dude. This makes me curious. Very curious. Because I wonder if we are going to break some kind of cycle, honestly. I do. I wonder if we're going to break some kind of cycle. Or I wonder if this is just him remembering who he was. Maybe he's going to gain his memories back or something. I do not know. This could be anything. This could literally be anything. Face it himself. Yeah, I do have a feeling we're going to have to fight Scaramouche with the Wanderer. And maybe that's like the deed to end the cycle that he's trapped in or something. I honestly don't know. I do not know. I have zero clue, but it does interest me and it looks pretty goddamn cool. And also the artwork would make sense because it had the Wanderer and the old Scara falling. So maybe that is from this. Maybe he defeats the old Scara and during the fall he wipes him or something. I don't know. Could be a lot of different things. I guess we'll have to see and find out. We'll have to see and find out.
The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
And like this scene. And maybe that, because that's Dottore, right? Saying that?
The fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
My thoughts on this is that the Wanderer wants to wipe Scaramouche from memory, history, whatever, or just get rid of like original Scaramouche, and this might not even be the same body. We honestly do not know yet. Can you explain this line, please? No, but I can give you my thoughts on it. My thoughts are that the Wanderer wants to destroy Scaramouche in some way, shape, or form, and he's remembering this line from Dottore, the mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible, so he knows that he can be destroyed. That's what I think. Why does he sound like Snape here? I thought that in the Archon Quest as well. I thought he had a sound of Severus Snape. Or Dottore took control of the mech. The mech's fucking, like, whole ass destroyed, though, isn't it? Well, I guess it could be a different time. Could be, yeah. Definitely could be. But yeah, it does interest me, and I'm curious about this part. Oh, all senses clear, all existence void. All existence void. The tree in the Sea of Quanta.
Two people at the academia
Asterisk not confirmed.
Turns out their topic was about the Tatara-suna incident.
I can't wait to learn more about Tatara-suna.
It sounded like lots of Tatara-suna's history is still unexplained.
Yeah, so he still has his old thing here, which is a lot of people were saying like, oh, he's not going to get his memory reset because he still sounds edgy and stuff, and we've still got to babysit him. But at the end of the day, the times in the actual story where we've babysit him, he still has his old design. So I don't know how much that holds up, you know?
And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatara-suna was sabotaged.
Tatara-suna was sabotaged. Oh, I can't wait to learn more about Tatara-suna, dude. Wait, actually, that's a really fucking good point. What do we fully know about Tatara-suna right now? Close to nothing? Dude, what if the full sky has a lot to do with Tatara-suna? If Scarra's the only one who knows and he's the only one that's discussed the full sky so far, what if the fake sky or whatever you want to call it is to do with Tatara-suna? We will have to see. It's used as a power source for forging. Interesting. Forging. Do we know forging what? They forged weapons. There's a world quest that is related to the Mikage furnace. Interesting. No, Scarra did Piero sent him so he could learn about it. He confirmed it in the event, I think. Yeah, confirmed it in the event, but does that mean he found out during the event? He found it during 1.1. I never took part in the event, so I don't know everything about it. He knew it before and confirmed it in it. Oh god, so much mixed information, dude.
time event,
TCG,
version 3.3
TCG.
will also be adding a new...
It's time to duel. Oh yeah, the next thing that I wanted to talk about actually was in this part, chat, which is very interesting.
Next.
Island had the literal identical thoughts that I had, but we're gonna watch an Island video after this, a very quick one. He didn't bring up one thing that I wanted to bring up as well. So Omni is the other thing. It's another element, right? Which is basically the amalgamation of all the other elements. Basically like how a rainbow works, where like it's just the refractions of all the light into 7 different colors or more, and then all of it makes the light. It is just light or whatever. This symbol here is literally, it's the one that Paimon wears on her thing. It's the exact same thing with the dot in the middle and everything. We've also had the quest which was called, what, Omnipresence over Mortals, and a couple of other things in the game related to Omni. Yeah, we've seen the symbols used a shit ton, which is very interesting, very interesting. So maybe a bit of Paimon lore coming soon, hopefully. That'd be interesting. There is a couple more things as well. Hold on, I think. Okay, I think that's actually it for this part. That is it for this part. Let me show you the Island video. For YouTube who are watching this right now, I am not going to be adding Island's video discussion into this because it has literally just released 3 hours ago, and I don't want to be rude and take away from any views or anything. So I will leave the link down in the description for you to go check it out yourself. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time. Pog. Oh, God, dude. What a fucking interesting trailer.